All right, I like doing videos because I'm just such full of information that I can share. So every time I come up with an idea, I just like, man, let me get this off my head so I don't forget, because information is power and ain't nothing wrong with sharing it for somebody that may can use it. So as I come up with these ideas, I'm like, up, record. All right, this video is going to be about enemas. Oh, I haven't had my baby in a while. Yes, y'all know what this is? For all the old people, they probably like, oh, that used to be in my grandma's bathroom. I wonder what she did with that. Now, for all the old people, a lot of old people used to, like women, used to use these for douches. So you can't use this for a vaginal douche, you know, to get it all smelling good. But even douches ain't really good because the vagina naturally is supposed to cleanse itself. And that's how you get like yeast infections and stuff, when you rinse away all the good bacteria to where bad bacteria grows and it starts turning into yeast. But this handy dandy thing is actually for colon cleanse. Now, I'm sure everybody knows what a colon is, and I'm sure everybody knows how you get to your colon. For men that get prostate exams, how do you get your prostate checked? Enter in through the rectum. So yes, this is great for people that has constipation, or you just want to do a detox or just cleanse your body. And you know, the way you do it is you either can get on all fours, like, you know, get on the ground on a comfortable level with a towel or blanket with all fours, with your buttocks in the air, and you insert this into your rectum with some clean, purified water. And you can actually add things to this, like they got coffee enemas, they have what is it, saline, like you put saline solution in there. There's another one, but the coffee one brings down what is it, it brings down, I think, them stones. So I think it's, oh yeah, kidney stones. It brings down kidney stones. So if you somebody that struggle with kidney stones or gallbladder stones, get like, you can go on Amazon and look up coffee enemas, and you can buy the coffee, and you can like, they'll show you how to mix it into your enema, and you mix that with clean, purified water. And once you mix it, you know, you hang this like an IV, and once you hang it like an IV, you know, you get on all fours, put this into your rectum, and just like, there's a option on here to where it can drain fast or drain slow. So obviously having it closed like this has it closed all the way, but then when you do it like a couple times, it just slowly or fastly releases it. So as you hang this like an enema, you letting it slowly or fastly drain into your colon. So when it's draining into your colon, you want to kind of let it sit for a while. So if you let it sit for a while, eventually, especially over time, it's going to break up all that, like your colon can have mucus in there. So it'll break all the mucus and all the crud, all the feces, because all the stuff you eat, like fried foods, meat, especially meat. That's why, do your research on parasites. If you look up statistics on parasites, 90% of human beings have parasites because majority of us eat meat. And just an example, if you left meat sitting on the counter, what will happen to it? I'm waiting. Yeah, it'll get worms. And that's not because the worms came out. I mean, flies do lay their eggs on meat to where that's possible, but a lot of times meat, the parasites was already in the meat. So by the temperature changing, and you know, parasites love heat and warmth, by the temperature changing, the meat spoiled, the worms further just ferment out of there. So a lot of times meat is not fiber, so it's not going to move through your colon, you know, because it's not fiber. A lot of times you don't even get rid of all the meat that you intake into your body. So it sits there and it ferments, and the more any type of meat ferments, worms, whether it's inside your body or outside. So I can read a little passage on it so I can really give y'all more factual insight on this topic. But okay, y'all ready for the story? Okay. As the popularity of colon hydrotherapy continues to rise, so does the awareness surrounding colon health and its role as a root causing to prevent many diseases and health issues. However, colonics are expensive, inconvenient, sometimes awkward, and intense, which redirects our attention to none other than the age-old, at-home, apropos colon cleanser and the enema benefits, which includes affordable, accessible, and of course privacy. So the enema is a pillar of many alternative health regimens. It's often administered prior to certain medical examinations and procedures. It was first mentioned in medical literature in ancient Egypt in 1550 BCE. It evolved to become a cluster syringe in the 17th century, and then to encompass an enema ball syringe and bag in the 19th century. Today, it's a handy device for both medical and lifestyle reasons. As enema is a procedure involving the injection of liquid, mostly water, into the rectum in order to expel waste and gas, this involves using an elevated bag of water and a tube to fill your colon with water, enough to stimulate contraction of your colon walls. The treatment forces your colon to expel waste. Meanwhile, the water reconstitutes dry matter and helps it to more easily eliminate from the body. Nothing gives your colon a good cleansing quite like practical assisted colonic, which has the ability to release waste from as far as your cecum at the beginning of your colon. When your small intestines release matter into the large intestines, however, an enema comes in close second. In addition, its medical utility, the enema is perhaps your most valuable tool in getting rid of waste that is caught up in your body and stimulating otherwise stalled bowel movements. Yeah, so, all right, I'm gonna read some more of this. Here's a step-by-step guide to reaping enema benefits. Purchasing a enema bag, this car fountain syringe, like this is called an enema bag. You can get it from Walmart, off Amazon. I mean, they cheap. It costs only $12.31. Prior to administering the enema, read all the instructions in the enema kit package so you can understand how to put together the enema bag and tubes. Make sure it is done first thing in the morning after a natural bowel movement if possible. You should have nothing in your stomach or should be hours away from your last meal. Otherwise, the process will be uncomfortable and not as effective. Assemble a couple of large old towels, 1 quart of filtered water at room temperature, and coconut oil for lubrication. Oh yeah, you gotta have, it's not nasty, but you gotta have lubrication before you stick this into your rectum, because that would be uncomfortable to stick this with no lube on it. So, find a place in your largest bathroom or near the bathroom where you can hang the enema bag about 2 to 3 feet above the floor and where you can be comfortable lying on the ground. It is important to be near a toilet in case you have to eliminate immediately. Fold the towels on the bathroom floor with the enema bag hanging above your feet. Lubricate your anus and first few centimeters of the insertion tip on the enema tube with coconut oil. Your coconut oil is more of a natural lube to where, you know, it's natural, so things absorb through the skin. So if you want something that's lube to absorb, you want it to be natural ingredients. Pour water into the enema bag and seal the bag before hanging it up. Let the water pour out of the tube, and once it comes out steadily, clamp the tube tightly so that the water no longer flows. It is important that there is no air pockets in the tube. Lie on your back or on your left side on the towel. Draw your knees to your chest and insert the nozzle about 3 inches into the anus. Stop if you feel resistance. Once comfortable, release the clamp to allow the flow of water. Keep your hands on the clamp so you can control the speed of water as it enters your body. Let the water slowly enter and try to relax your anus and midsection. Breathe deeply and pay attention to your body's reaction. If you begin to feel crampy, completely stop the water flow. After you have taken as much water as you can hold, try to sit with it for as long as possible, 2 to 3 minutes, and then remove the nozzle and sit on the toilet to release. Repeat as many times as necessary for the next 30 to 45 minutes until you're satisfied with your results. Afterwards, take a probiotic to replenish your colon with healthy bacteria. Avoid repeating the enema too often, or else your body could become dependent on having to have it for bowel movements. Yeah, that's important. Like, you should do enemas like once a month, because you're right. If you do colon like every single day or just all the time, like multiple times a day, you can weaken your colon to where it becomes dependent on having to use this to go to the bathroom instead of it coming naturally. And y'all guys don't realize that actually, if you never really do this, look up videos on fasting and fecal matter waste, because just like you know how a car has exhaust, and after a while of riding, if you don't do a fuel system cleaning, it gets sludge or soot build up. So your colon is the same thing. It's almost like soot, but it's like a big you know how your arteries get clogged, and they say like your arteries are 50% clogged. The same thing with your colon. Like that substance that turns into clog is like a thick, nasty, like mucus, fecal matter. But if you do this the way you're supposed to, you'll never get backed up or crud, and your body will flourish so much more, and your belly will go down. But a lot of times people have a belly because they full of shit, literally. So I hope this was a educational video about colon. I really need to get to this because I haven't had this since I moved. So I'm like probably like 2 months, you know, from not using it. So it's time for me to get back into detoxing my body so I can get my body back on point. And if y'all looking at my stomach like, damn, what she got under that? Yes, this is called a corset. This is a Body Magic. Like I used to sell Body Magics, and you know what a Body Magic does is, you know what a corset is. Like if you got a super fat belly, mine ain't super fat, but I told you my muffin top is building. You know, it'll give you that. And then if you wear it long enough, it's like a natural workout to where your stomach is getting a little workout. So, you know, you wear it long enough, you'll start to see results of, as if, you know, you did sit-ups, but you did, you just wearing your corset. So I wear this long enough, this to kind of push my curves in. So I could be like, girl, I'm modeling, yeah, whoop whoop, yep. But yeah, try it out. I know you guys like, oh hell no, you talking about sticking something in my ass? I ain't sticking nothing in my ass. Be unhealthy then, that's your fault, that's your problem. If you want to have a big ass belly with shit stuck in it, or if you want to get sick and catch diabetes, or just have all kind of ailments because you full of waste, then that's your problem. I'm just giving the information. I ain't telling nobody that anybody has to do what I suggest. All I do is give knowledge that I've learned from my research and that I've learned from experience. So it's up to whoever wants to take the information. I'm not forcing anybody to be healthy. I just know I am. So time is the essence, my brothers and sisters. You know, I love all the support y'all giving me. You know, please like, please subscribe, and it's very well appreciated. I'll be getting back with y'all.